Many of us are motivated when we talk. I feel like a lot of us that talk a lot talk with our hands. And a big thing about talking with your hands, it actually takes away from the words you're saying and it takes away from people's focus on you. What I am actually working on right now in my body language is to effectively not speak with my hands. But body language goes way further than that. You see, when you speak with your hands, even that little movement I did, when you speak with your hands, it actually shows a bit of insecurity in the subconscious. And these are things I'm learning that I want to predicate to you so you can be better in communications in all fields. See, when you talk to your boss and you're here talking with your hands, it doesn't show confidence. It actually shows maybe a bit of restlessness or unconfidence. The reason you want to be confident and the reason you want your body language to be confident is because you want it to come across that you know what you're talking about. Sometimes, right, a big deal with us in the human experience is to understand that you need to come across as confident than to be confident, right? Because perception is reality. Like, I learned this a lot in the Marine Corps because when we used to do room checks, right? So in the Marine Corps, your staff sergeant, which would be an E6, which is a higher rank, usually taking care of the platoon, or even a first sergeant, which is taking care of a company or a battalion plus, they would come into your room, check your room, and hey, honestly, if it smells good and it looks good, it is good. But where they start to check is when it starts being smellier and anything's a little off. That's when they start prying in. Now, it's the same way with your hand movement and any movements. I mean, even my head movements can be misconstrued as something differently. Now, when you're steady and calm, it becomes more of a confidence booster for other people, not for you. You might not be less confident or something, but you need to learn how to act the part. So when you start to use your body language in ways that are more conducive to what you want, you start achieving things and getting things that you want. Have you ever noticed that when you really, really know something and somebody you look at someone as not your competitor, you don't move around as much? Your tone is smaller. Your body language is more calm. Why? Because you feel no threat. But what subconsciously we pick up when you move a lot is that you see the body or whoever it is in front of you as a threat. So a big key detail of making sure nobody is a threat to you or perceive themselves as a threat to you is to be able to just relax. Take a deep breath, speak on what you gotta speak on, and you know, I think I'm gonna talk a lot about body language as long as I keep evolving with it. I'm like really reintegrating into society. So a big thing about me reintegrating into society was like hard because I haven't been around females. And I've been thinking not being around women has been a big detriment for me, just for the simple fact that like it's a softer energy and you can't speak to them like you do with men. You got to pay attention to the small cues and all of this that they do. Small little facial cues, small little inflections in their voice and all these other things. See, we as men also do it, but we don't do it at a pronounced rate. And also, we don't focus on that. We focus on more overt and what words are and aggression. And I think that's just part of it, the Marine Corps experience for me. I think today I'm going to talk a lot about the Marine Corps. Stay tuned for that.